Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, who now oversees FEMA, spoke today about the federal response to the deadly flooding crisis in Texas, a disaster that has already claimed over 119 lives, including 36 children. Speaking at the second public meeting of the FEMA Review Council, Secretary Noem praised state and local efforts. Working together, state officials, local agencies, and FEMA have rescued more than 850 people so far, she said, noting that helicopters, boats, and even horseback teams are still searching along the Guadalupe River. But the search is growing more difficult as debris, including fallen trees and even homes, clogs parts of the river. Officials warn the rescue operation is beginning to shift into a recovery phase, as hope of finding more survivors fades. If you want to help the victims of the Texas flooding, you can scan the QR code on your screen or visit the Fox Local app for verified ways to donate to nonprofit organizations providing relief. Meanwhile, the future of FEMA itself is under scrutiny. Today's meeting comes just months after President Trump promised to overhaul, or even eliminate, FEMA following the upcoming hurricane season. Coming up at 5:30, we'll hear from a former FEMA coordinator about what those changes could mean for disaster response nationwide. Turning to Oakland, Mayor Barbara Lee marked her first 50 days in office by highlighting her administration's focus on public safety and homelessness. The former East Bay Congresswoman said her office is working toward the voter-mandated goal of staffing 700 police officers, while also investing in violence prevention and anti-trafficking programs. "We're on track to meet our goals," she said. "We've added more funding for police, for ceasefire programs, and for community ambassadors to make residents feel safer." However, Mayor Lee's proposal to convert the Courtyard Marriott in Chinatown into a large-scale transitional shelter has sparked criticism. Chinatown business and community leaders say the plan was developed without their input. "We need a path forward that residents understand, support, and have a voice in," said a Chamber of Commerce spokesperson. Lee acknowledged those concerns, promising better communication and community engagement moving forward. For ongoing updates on these stories and more coverage from across California, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to California Uncovered. Stay informed, your voice matters.